Hey team, welcome to Team Ambition Northeast. My name is Dan Stockfield. For those of you who don't know me, I am everybody's upline coach. That basically means that if I'm not your coach, I am your coach's coach or your coach's coach's coach. Okay, you see where I'm going with that. But I'm basically here to help all of us in Team Ambition Northeast succeed. So know that I am also your coach. I will help you. Definitely check in with your coach first, but I'm also here to help you as well and help your coach help you. So again, welcome to the team. Quickly, my story. I was 300 pounds when I first started, exactly. I was having back pain, foot pain. I was sweating everywhere I went, wore loose baggy clothes to hide my body, and I was not sleeping very well at all. And I was always getting sick with ear infections every 3 months for about 10 years. I was surviving on like 3-4 hours sleep a night, and then I would end up eating the wrong foods all day. I had no energy at all, but I kept pumping myself full of sugars throughout the day and spiking my energy all day and then crashing. And I put a lot of weight on, kept it on. I've done every kind of diet out there, and every time I diet, I would drop 15, 20 pounds and then hit a wall and then just knock the refrigerator over and everything inside. So I wasn't really learning anything. The diets were just like everybody knows, they're yo-yo diets. All right, I knew I didn't need to diet. My buddy Jim had reached out to me, and he told me about this plan, and I was very, very skeptical, to be honest with you, especially since I've tried and failed so many times. But what I knew I needed was somebody to do this with. That was the key for me, because every time I've dieted, I would just quit because nobody knew that I was dieting. There was no accountability. And everybody on our team knows that's my favorite word, accountability. Put that in big letters and you're going to hear it 1,000 times. So when you have accountability, it's what's going to keep you going and keep you focused, and you'll be true. You'll be impeccable to your word and not cheat and give up. You'll stay focused. All right. So I had Jim there to push me forward and teach me about foods and these amazing nutrition products, as you guys are getting into right now. And what ended up happening was my energy went up, my metabolism went up, and the weight started coming off. I finally had the energy to start adding in a little exercise slowly, because I had no energy and I was not in any kind of shape. I couldn't run from here to the end of the driveway when I started. And I slowly started adding in exercise daily, maybe every other day. And then I went on to do 5 triathlons in the past 2 years, and I've lost 103 pounds. And I'm still going on my journey. I don't think we're ever done, but I still have more weight to lose, and I want to get stronger, and I want to feel better. Okay. Also, I sleep throughout the night now, 7.5, 8 hours sleep every night. I wake up before my alarm clock goes off. I go to bed sleepy, tired. I don't yawn at all anymore. It is really wild. Okay. And I just have constant energy throughout the whole day. It's such a cool feeling. And I want all this for everybody on our team as well. I will show you, your coaches will show you. It's just education. It's going against pretty much everything you've learned in the past. We're going to undo your habits. That's my other favorite word, habits. When somebody says, Dan, what's the hard part about doing that thing you do? And I just tell them, just breaking your habits. That's it. You don't have to starve. You don't have to eat carrots and celery sticks all day. Okay. You don't have to go do 1,000 push-ups and sit-ups. You just need to break your habits and learn everything. And that's what we're going to do on our team with you. So I'm very excited that you're here. So Herbalife, just very quickly, it's been around for over 35 years. It's in 92 countries, and it's a $7.5 billion a year company. That basically just means that it's not some fly-by-night.com company, some kind of gimmick. And it's when I tell you that it's successful, every year in the stock market, it just continues to go up. I don't worry about the stock market or anything, but I share this with you to know that this is legitimate. They are the biggest and best nutrition company in the world. I never heard of them before, so I was suspicious. And then you read about them in the papers, negative press and everything. But simply put, it's the largest nutrition company in the world. They're the best. They have a panel of the most amazing doctors and scientists that are, some are Nobel Prize winning laureate scientists. And that made me feel like, okay, this is good stuff. It's not drugs, because I've done, some desperate things in the past to lose weight, like Fedra pills and stuff. So I knew that this is just nutrition. And because they're the best company in the world, I was confident. When you learn what we're about to teach you, you will understand what we're talking about. Okay. So knowing that Herbalife it's a very simple concept. We just want everybody to live a healthy, active lifestyle. And you want to have fun doing it. You want to learn everything you can and not diet and not throw toxins into your body. Be self-destructive and just become the best version of you possible. That's basically what Herbalife's all about. All right, our team is basically the same. We want to learn everything we can about foods, energy, metabolism, how to break our habits, get healthier, stay healthy, and have fun while we're doing it. Again, I can't emphasize enough, when I used to diet alone, I would quit alone. And, because I didn't have any accountability, the biggest keys to my success in dropping the weight was being 100% serious and, about getting healthy, not cheating myself, and having as much accountability as possible. Also, we focus on something we call personal development. This basically means you want to have a healthier body, of course, which is what we're going to work on, but you also want to be healthier up here, because if you don't change this, then you're going to go back to your bad habits, and we don't want that. And that's what happens a lot with people. And you're going to be pleasantly surprised what happens when you change this up here. Okay. But it will change your life. Again, I was skeptical when I learned about this. I'm 42 now, and I was thinking, all these young people are going to sit here and say, oh, I can change your life and you're going to go do this. And I'm thinking, great, these people are going to teach me to, be all spiritual and, go to a place that I wasn't comfortable with and, start believing in things. And that wasn't at all. It was just that I had to learn about why I was feeling the way I was, doing all of the things that I was doing, why I was feeling the way I was feeling about myself and other people. And then I needed to learn about things like don't take things personally. Make sure that I'm not lying to myself. Things like that. That sound obvious, but when you actually learn about them, this is where you're going to make some huge strides. You will become so much of a better person, a better version of yourself when you change what's going on up here. And we're going to help you do that as well at no extra charge. So, so some tips here. What I want to do is have some notes right underneath the phone here. First of all, communications is key. All right. If we don't communicate with you, you don't communicate with your coach, then you're not going to succeed. I'll tell you guys right now, the products alone don't do anything. Okay. As far as you're not going to just lose weight because you're taking products, or you're not going to get big muscles because you take products. Right. We need to teach you. We need to be able to talk with you. So we have a few methods to help you. One is we have two team pages. One is Team Sexy Shredders, which is our nationwide team page. And it's mostly for checking out people's before and after photos, announcements, introductions of new teammates, getting to see a lot of cool recipes. You'll see food ideas, and you'll actually meet a lot of cool people. I was one for saying, I don't really know who any of these people are. They're all strangers. Why am I going to invest time in them? I ended up meeting most of them. I had no idea. Again, when I got on board, I didn't think I'd lose 5 pounds, let alone meet these people and travel all over the country doing this. So just trust me, you're going to go to the team page a lot, so you don't have to go on your own Facebook page and watch all the negative people in your world that are complaining about the weather and traffic and their jobs and their boyfriends and, putting videos of kittens hitting a yarn ball and all this other stuff that we waste our time with. You want to have another resource right here. Go to that page, Team Sexy Shredders. And you also will have Team Ambition Northeast, which is our team up here in the Northeast, but we have clients nationwide anyway. And this is more for local news, tips, ideas about what's happening with us, events that we're doing. You want to be a part of it regularly. Check our team page first and make it a habit. Make that part of your habit and your routine. You don't want to miss stuff. The next thing is we use Voxer. Voxer is a free app for your phone. It's kind of like a walkie-talkie plus texting plus the capability of shooting photos all in one app. It allows you to communicate with your coach and other people at the same time if you ever need to. But the key is this is the hub of our communications, because there are telephones and email and Facebook Messenger and regular text messaging and Instagram and all this other Facebook Messenger, all this other stuff. It's right now we use Voxer. So I tell all of our teammates, if you would like to talk, Voxer, use a telephone, or see me in person, or even Zoom, which is a video chatting. It's free video chat. It's called Zoom. Everybody on our team should get a free account. You go to zoom.us. We'll talk about that later. But we definitely need to communicate regularly. Use Voxer. Okay, and put your Voxer app onto your home screen. Don't have it buried on page 3 of your phone, because then you won't know that there's a new message waiting from your coach. So please, please, let's all use Voxer. All right, and also I am about to launch our All Team Ambition Northeast Voxer channel, which will be one central hub for Voxer announcements. Please, please, please don't reply back to any of the messages that are on there, because then everybody's phone is going to get lit up and chirped and chirped and chirped and chirped, and it will drive everybody crazy. I'm part of a bunch of Voxer groups around the country for upper level coaches, and my phone goes off every 5 minutes, and I don't want to do that to you guys. Okay, so if you have any responses or replies, please reach out to me or reach out to your coach, and do it that way, but don't respond to everybody. No compliments. This is not the avenue to do that. Okay, so please, please be sure that we use it responsibly. Double check that you are sending a Voxer to the right person before you send a Voxer, because sometimes a new message will pop up and you click on that by accident thinking it's your coach, but it's really everybody. So be extra careful with that. All right. We share our results regularly on our team. Now, this is uncomfortable for a lot of people. Well, Dan, I don't want anybody knowing that I'm trying to lose weight. I don't want to tell the whole world. It's none of their business. Okay. On my team, that won't fly. All right. I'm not saying that you have to call every person you know and tell them everything that you're doing. No. On our team, we want accountability. It works. It's a little uncomfortable, and you're going to find that when you go to that uncomfortable place, that's where the magic happens. And you will see this pop up a bunch of times. You'll see what I'm talking about. So although we feel, well, we don't want to tell people that I'm trying to lose weight, what we're really saying is, Dan, I'm not really sure I'm going to be able to do this and stick with the plan. And what if I fail? And I don't want everybody in the world to know that then you're not ready. Okay? If you're 100% serious, you won't care what other people think. You got to worry about yourself and get in the best shape of your life. But the reason we share on Facebook, this is not an Herbalife thing. This is a Dan strategy, and it works. It works. It's uncomfortable, but you're going to share on Facebook that you're just trying to get healthy. You don't have to say, hey, everybody, I'm trying to lose weight. Hey, everybody, I'm obese. Hey, everybody, I am trying to lose 50 pounds, and, dieting doesn't work. No, you don't have to go into any of that. You just simply want to share with everybody your results. I feel fantastic. I lost 3 pounds. I feel fantastic. I fit into a new size pair of jeans. That's it. You want to keep notifying your world, because you will inspire somebody. I promise you. It happened to me. It happens to everybody on our team. When you make your first post, you're going to get a lot of people hitting the like button, and you're going to get a lot of people that will reach out to you, say, what is it that you're doing? I would like to do something with you, because everything else I've done doesn't work. Okay, so the tendency is to shy away from going public with what you're doing. I get that. But trust us in our strategy and try going the opposite direction of what you're initially feeling, and that's where the rewards are. When you inspire somebody in your world to do something with you and they start getting healthier, oh my goodness, there's nothing better. You'll see what I'm talking about. Please talk with your coach and me about the right and wrong ways to do this, about going public with things, but please be open-minded to doing it. The next thing is, as you're getting started in your journey, you need to know about Preparation Sunday. Now, Preparation Sunday is one of the most important things to our success. I used to have the habit of stopping off at places a lot. You know, the gas station for breakfast sandwiches, and the deli for sandwiches at lunch, and a whole bunch of other junk food, by the way, for breakfast and lunch. Hitting fast food late at night after I do my photo shoots because I'm a photographer. And the key was convenience. I was doing that because it was convenient. It's like right there, grab the food. It's somebody cooked it for me. I just buy it and I go about my way. We're not going to do that anymore. I want everybody on our team to save a lot of money. I teach everybody on our team to save money. It's wild. My food bill has plummeted since I've been doing this. Everybody says, well, the products are really expensive. I said, they're not expensive compared to what you're spending on junk out there, and alcohol and cigarettes and whatever else. When you learn how to do it our way, it works. So the key is preparation Sunday. So number one, you're going to go to the supermarket and get all of your vegetables and your proteins for the week. We're not worried about your dinners right now. We want for you to go home, chop, slice, dice, and prepare 14 mini meals. These are going to consist of a lean protein along with a light vegetable. Oftentimes they're green vegetables and they have complex carbohydrates in them, which are good. But you want a lean protein and a vegetable. You want 14 of these to be prepared. I recommend getting the Tupperware containers that have 2 compartments in them. So that way you're not going through a million Ziploc bags. But if you don't have any, don't worry about that right now. Just use Ziploc bags. The key is to be prepared. You're going to make your 14 mini meals, push them all together on your kitchen table or your kitchen counter. Stack the Herbalife products neatly right behind them, facing front, very neatly. I'll get to why in a second. And you shoot a photo with your Voxer app, and you send it to your coach in the middle of Sunday. Don't wait till the night, because everybody gets crazy on Sunday nights with a million photos, and we also have a team call that I'll talk about later. So send your coach your preparation Sunday photo so they can see the foods that you're eating, and then they can start teaching you about making better choices. Here's a nutrition label. Let's talk about the nutrition label on that particular package of something that you have there. Okay? This is how you're going to learn. We can't be in your kitchen with you. We can't be with you 7 days a week to see what you're eating. This is key. If you're not prepared to succeed then. Case in point, you might as well not even do this. You need to be prepared. When you do your Prep Sunday photo and you send it out, your coach will go back and forth with you to teach you about lean proteins, carbohydrates, fats, metabolism, energy. They're going to talk to you about sodium levels and all that stuff on the nutrition label that we kind of know what's there, but we never really knew what to do with the nutrition label. We learned it many, many years ago. Now you're going to know how huge a nutrition label actually is for what we're doing. And it doesn't mean that you're going to have to look at nutrition labels every day for the rest of your life. No. You do this during Preparation Sunday, just for our few weeks, you're set for the rest of your life. Now you've learned. That's the key, through repetition of us teaching you. Now you're set for the rest of your life. Herbalife can go out of business tomorrow. You're all set. You now know. Okay? This is the most important thing. So now you have your mini meals. You've talked with your coach, maybe even swapped out some better choices, because when you fine tune this and this and this, they all add up, because you're going to be eating these foods 14 mini meals a week, and it'd be foolish for you to have extra fat or extra carbohydrates in something when you didn't even know. You thought it was healthy, but we're going to teach you what's better and more strategic for what your fitness goal is. So then when your Preparation Sunday photo is approved, you take your stuff, throw it into the refrigerator. On Monday morning, if that's when you're starting, Monday morning, you reach in your refrigerator, you got your cooler, you grab a bunch of Tupperware containers or your Ziploc bags, throw them into your cooler, and you're out the door. Okay? Then when you're driving and you're hungry on the road, you don't have to take time to get off the road, go pull up to some place, get out of your car, go wait in line, reach in your pocket, spend money for junk, which is going to be fat and carbohydrates, get back into your car and go. Or you can stay in your car, right, and continue to drive, and you're like, oh, I'm starving, but I'll wait till I get home. Well, that slows down your metabolism. When your metabolism slows down, you're actually going into fat storage mode by not eating. If you're really hungry, you need to eat. And that will actually help you keep your energy up, your metabolism going, and the fat burning process. So Don't just sit there and drive and say, oh, I'll just skip. No. Reach over to your bag on your passenger seat and eat something. You have healthy food there, all right? And you don't have to pull off and spend time and money. You just keep going. When you're at work, you're hungry, don't go to the cafeteria. Don't do takeout. Don't order out. Don't get the pizza. Don't eat what's left in the break room because other people are leaving their donuts and leftover sandwiches from the board meeting or whatever it is. You have your own food. Your food is strategic for what you're doing, and it's awesome because you're the one who picked it out. It's not like you're eating diet foods. So you know that you'll love your food. It works. This is going to save you time and money, and when you keep doing this over and over, you're going to get that into your routine. A lot of people say, well, I don't have time to do all that. It could be 15 minutes on a Sunday. You're done for the rest of the week. That saves time. Okay? So trust us, Preparation Sunday works. There's so many different reasons, and you're also going to learn about portion sizes because you're going to keep doing it repeatedly every week, and then you'll be able to look at some food and know if it's a correct portion size just by quick glance because you've been doing it so many times. There's so many advantages to Preparation Sunday. Please do it every Sunday. If you can't do it on Sunday because you're busy, do it on Saturday, not Monday. We train ourselves to not procrastinate. Think about that. If you're like, oh, Dan, I'm busy on Sunday, I got a family event, which happens, don't do it on Monday because now you're training your brain to always procrastinate and show up late. Do it early. Plan early. If you got a vacation coming up, talk to your coach about that. Life will happen. We understand. But please don't just say, oh, I'll do it on Monday. It doesn't work. Most of us out there on our team are doing the same core plan. I say most because not every person on our team is doing the exact same plan, but most of us are. So let me review it with you real quick. Herbalife has over 90-something products. All right, I teach everybody that we start with the same core because these were scientifically designed to all work together. Your Formula One shakes, your herbal tea, the concentrate, the powder, and your 3 supplements, your multivitamin, your cellulose, and your cell activator. Okay, that's the core of what most all of us will start at. I'm a big believer in let's do the minimum for the first month, start feeling really awesome, learn everything we can, and you can always go more aggressive the second month. Oftentimes, my clients will add in the herbal aloe concentrate, which is amazing, and you add that to the tea, and oh my goodness, it's so awesome, and it helps with your digestive system, and sometimes we'll add protein bars. But that's about it. And by the way, speaking of which, don't run out to the grocery store or to the drugstore and get protein bars. Okay, your coach has access to the best protein bars in the world. Herbalife's are lower in calories, fat, and carbohydrates usually, and they're usually cheaper. Okay, and why not? Okay, so before you run out to the drugstore and start getting all these different things, talk to your coach first. Herbalife has a ton of products that you probably already have at home, but ours are more strategic. So what you want to do is wake up, and within 15 minutes, you're going to have your first shake. And I know that's tough for some people. They're like, well, Dan, I don't ever eat in the morning. I don't drink in the morning. I just want my coffee. All right. Well, that didn't work out too well for you in the past, did it? Okay, we're going to change things up. You want to get your metabolism up and running as fast as possible. Because when you wake up, you're still in fat storage mode. While you're sleeping, your body is hibernating and clinging onto the fat. When you wake up, it's still doing that. You skip breakfast, you skip lunch, you're in fat storage mode all day. You're actually getting fatter. I know it's hard to believe. Because later on, you're going to overdo it with food, and your body's just going to go and try to replenish all the sugar and fat and just hang on to it. And that doesn't work. You want to focus on getting your shake within 15 minutes of getting up. It's 2 scoops of powder, 8 ounces of water. Use water first. All right, a lot of people are like, well, it says milk. Use water first. It's fine. I tried both. I don't really taste much of a difference. I was a big milk drinker, a gallon every 2 days, all right, and I was obese. It's a lot of sugar, a lot of fat. Even skim milk, it's a lot of sugar. I wanted to use milk. And then I learned that if I just switch it with water, each cup of milk is 90 calories. All right, and I'm having 2 shakes a day. That's 180 calories that I'm skipping every day by just switching to water. And I don't really taste the difference in the shake. But 180 calories times 365 days a year. It's a lot of calories that I saved. And I can save those calories for something else that I really want to eat. Try it with water. Okay, 2 scoops powder, 8 ounces of water. You shake it a lot, drink it. I encourage you guys to try it with a blender with some extra ice, maybe some berries. Berries are the greatest way to go. Don't use bananas if you're in weight loss mode. Bananas are healthy, except for when you're trying to lose weight. They're very high in sugars and carbohydrates. I love bananas, and I learned this on my journey, so don't make that mistake. So then you're also going to have your 3 supplements with a separate glass of water. All right, 1 glass of water with the 3 supplements, and you're on your way as soon as you wake up. Then a couple hours later, you're going to have your first mini meal along with your tea. The tea is a half a teaspoon of powder, 8 ounces of hot or cold water. I encourage all of you guys to try it both ways right away. I didn't try it I didn't try it hot for the first 4 months. I didn't know I could, and I'll admit, I didn't read the label, and my coach never advised me of that. I enjoy the tea hot better. I didn't think I would. Try it both ways right away. Try it, hot. Try it cold. You'll know right away. If you absolutely must add a sweetener of any kind, never use Splenda, Equal, or Sweet and Low ever again for the rest of your life. They are a disaster for your digestion and your body. Go to Truvia or Stevia, or if you're desperate and you're out and about somewhere, sugar in the raw, but I don't recommend it. But that's at least real sugar. But I don't recommend using that regularly. But the herbal aloe concentrate, the peach mango, I wasn't a fan of peach mango anything, but oh my goodness, stuff is amazing. Just a couple, 1 or 2 capfuls to your tea makes it fantastic. All right, so just stay away from the artificial sugars. So you have your mini meal and your tea. A couple hours later, you're going to have your shake and your supplements with water, a separate glass of water. A couple hours later, you're going to have your next mini meal and your tea. And then a couple hours later, you're going to have your dinner, which is 1/3 of your plate is protein, 2/3 of your plate are complex carbohydrates. And we say it looks like a Pac-Man, Pac-Man plate. 1 plate of food. Okay, that was my weakness, is going back for more, because that was just a habit. I wasn't eating enough throughout the day, so I was extra hungry at night. 1 plate of food and you're done. Hit half of your body weight in grams of protein per day, and hit half your body weight in ounces of water per day. Yes, it's a lot of water. It's a lot of water. Everybody's like, oh, it's a lot of water. I can't pee that much, You're losing weight. You're getting rid of the toxins out of your body. It works. Just do it. It's free. Just don't drink your water too late, and don't have your tea too late in the day. You don't want it to hinder your sleep. Okay? So that's the base plan for most of us. Make sure you're following that. Don't skip supplements. Don't skip shakes. Do it for a solid 30 days. You will see that it really feels amazing. Don't cheat yourselves. Don't skip supplements. Oh, I missed them. No big deal. Set an alarm in your phone. 3 alarms a day if you need, okay? Or 5 alarms a day if you need, to remind yourself, because we all get busy. But this is just eating. It's just eating. I noticed I didn't mention exercise yet, okay? That's what we focus on. So now you're ready to get started. All right, so on day 1 for all of us, we weigh in. Get on your scale, weigh in, write it down. You're also going to take 5 measurements with a fabric measure. You measure around your chest, your waist, your hips, 1 upper thigh, and 1 bicep around the widest part. Write that down. Make sure it's better if somebody else measures you, so they can measure you the exact same way each week. If you don't have somebody to help you, don't worry about it. Just make sure you do the best you can to make sure that it's consistent. Write down the weight, write down the measurements, and then for the ladies, put on a sports bra and shorts. For the guys, just shorts, no shirt. And I know you're uncomfortable, but we've all done this. You want to shoot 3 photos, okay? And now, put your shorts under your stomach, not up around your chest. Let it all hang out, okay? This is the worst you will ever look ever again for the rest of your life. Let it all hang out as much as you can. I'm serious. Don't pull your shorts even up a little bit. It's what I've been doing my whole life. I want to hide my stomach. No, you don't want to hide your stomach for this. Let it all hang out, okay? Shoot a straight-on photo from just above your head to just above your knees. Shoot a side view photo and a back view photo the exact same way. Make sure it's well lit, sharp, crisp. There's light hitting you like there's light hitting me right now on this, to make sure that it's very visible. Okay. And then take those 3 photos and your weight and your measurements and put them all into an email and send them to yourself. Whew. Okay. You want to do this because you might lose your phone someday and you can never go back and redo these photos. But I also want you to CC the email to your coach. And I'm telling you right now, it's uncomfortable. It really is. However, when you hit the send button, game on, all right, you're going to get exhilarated. And just know, I don't do anything with photos. I hardly even really look at them. I just glance to make sure that they were shot, and then I close the email. I joke with my friends as I'm a photographer, you know, there's just some information I don't want. Okay, you can't undo that. So I don't sit there and stare at the photos. I don't share them with friends or other coaches or anything. I close up the email and they're there also to assure that you did it. I'm holding you accountable. But the game's on now. Don't skip this process. I've had clients do it a long time ago. Every one of them regretted it because they end up losing the weight and they were just like, I have nothing to go back on, okay? You can never go back in time and do this. Just do it. It's free. It costs nothing. It costs you 2 minutes of your time to do all this. Please do it. It's required, okay? The next step is, I'm sorry, everybody. I have a lot of notes here. Okay, so then on our team, we do a Facebook post, all right? If you don't have Facebook, get Facebook, make up an alias of somebody else's name or whatever, create a fake profile so you at least have access to the 2 team pages. You might not be a Facebook person, just do it. You want to have access to the information and the communications that we're all doing, and your whole world will never know. But if you have Facebook, okay, which most all of us do, on day 1, you make a Facebook post that morning. It says, I'm really excited to start my new nutrition products on my journey to getting healthy. Okay. It doesn't say, hey, everybody, I'm doing Herbalife and I'm trying to, promote Herbalife. Not at all. Hey, everybody, I'm obese and I need to lose weight and I'm fat. And it doesn't say any of that. It says you're going to get healthy. You don't say nutrition plan. We say nutrition products because if you say, hey, I'm on this plan, everybody's like, well, who isn't? Okay. When you say products, people say, they're going to say which products. And when they're going to ask because they're curious because they want to do something. Okay. When somebody says plan, it could be something that, their mother made up for them, which is very often the case. You want to write the words exactly like I just did. It took me a long time to fine tune it and it works. Your goal is to make an announcement, a declaration to your world that you are serious. That's the key of this post. It's not to get me new clients or get your coach new clients. It's not. The key is you're going to declare to your world that you are serious. And once you do that, you're like, game on. Okay, again, more accountability. It's uncomfortable. But if you're 100% serious like you convinced your coach, then this won't be a problem. When you make your post, be prepared that a lot of people are going to hit the like button. There's going to be a lot of people that give you compliments on your wall, and there's going to be a bunch of people that might even say, hey, what is it that you're doing? Do not comment or reply back to any of these people on your wall, because all the people that did comment will continuously get notifications that there's dialogue going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it'll drive them crazy. Take your conversation offline privately with somebody else. If somebody says, hey, what is it you're doing? You write to Mary or Bob and say, hey, and you tell them exactly what you're doing. We're not hiding anything, okay? But be sure to tell them you have a free coach. If they hear that, oh yeah, I'm doing Herbalife, cool. They're going to go onto Google and unfortunately get hooked up accidentally with some other team, all right? Because they'll think that's the way to do it. If you were to post Herbalife on your Facebook page, they're going to not talk to you. They don't want to bother you. They want to get resourceful and go on Google and they'll look up Herbalife. And then they'll get hooked up with some other team. You don't want that. You want them to come do this journey with you. That was another one huge key to my success. I didn't want to do this alone. If I do it alone, I'm going to quit alone like I did every other time. So my strategy for losing 103 pounds was get as many of my friends to just come do this with me as possible. Not for sales or anything. I wasn't even a coach back then. I just wanted friends to come do this with me. And it works. It works. There's so many friends that do this with me now. I wouldn't even consider going back. I'm having fun doing this. The support is amazing. If you're serious, you want to put yourself in every kind of circumstance and situation to succeed, unlike ever before. Having friends do this with you helps a lot. Your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your parents, your coworkers, your neighbors, anybody. And the cool thing is, they don't have to even need to lose weight. Herbalife is just nutrition. We can create plans for somebody who just wants to increase their energy because they're always tired, or somebody who wants to take their fitness to the next level. Okay, there's something for everybody. That's the cool thing about this. So when we say, oh, I don't really know anybody who could do this with me, there's always somebody. And it's amazing. I teach all of our coaches, if you don't extend an invitation, you're going to guarantee that they don't do that with you. If you extend the invitation, the worst that could happen is they'll say, oh, not right now, or no, which is fine. That's the worst that could happen. Okay? But everybody loves an invitation to the party. Everybody loves an invitation to a party. So you'll be pleasantly surprised. Watch what happens, but follow our lead and make your Facebook posts. The next thing is, on our team, all right, one of the biggest things that happened to me with my personal development was I wanted to get rid of negative people out of my life. I wasn't really a negative person. It was more that I was absorbing everybody else's negativity because I was the friend that gave the requisite, oh, I'm there for you. And anytime somebody complained on the internet, on Facebook, and vented about anything, I was like, yeah, traffic on the interstate does stink. Yeah, the government does stink, and I was like fueling their fire, absorbing their negativity, and not watching out for myself. So now I don't even talk to these people anymore. All right. I see them on the street. I'll say hi. I still like them. I just don't want to participate in that stuff anymore. I want to do everything the opposite of what I used to do. I'm still a nice person. All right. My friends still like me. But the key is I don't have to absorb the negativity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to become the most positive person in my world. And it works. I'm not phony. All right. But I genuinely am happy all the time now. I'm going to teach everybody that if you make 2 Facebook posts a week, it doesn't have to be about your weight loss or your fitness journey or anything. You could say, wow, what a beautiful sunset today. Or, I feel really good and I feel like going for a jog. Or I woke up with a lot of energy. Or I lost, 3 pounds. Okay. Or I got a raise at work today. It has to be positive. Only positive Facebook posts. No more complaining about anything. No more complaining about the weather. No more venting about what happened to you at work or what happened to your kids or anything. We're not venting. We don't want to draw negative attention to ourselves, only positive. And what happens is you start becoming the most positive influence in your world and everybody starts becoming attracted to you even more, but it's the right people. And then they start reaching out to you and saying, hey, I want to be around you. And that's what happened to me, and it's happening to everybody else on our team. It's a little awkward at first, I'll admit that, because it's kind of a foreign concept to just be positive. It works. Just trust me. Twice a week, Facebook posts. It takes 30 seconds to say something nice. Okay? Please reply back to your coaches within 24 hours. Okay? We're free coaches. We're seriously trying to help you. You're serious about getting results. When you don't reply back to messages, that means you're not serious. It takes 3 seconds to reply back. Everything's great. Send. Everybody has 3 seconds. Everybody has 10 seconds. I don't care how busy you are or what you're going through in your life. Everybody has time. 24 hours is reasonable. Anything beyond that, you're not serious. I got a stack of people that really want my time. Okay? So this is a general rule up front. It's not unreasonable because we're free coaches. The least you can do, reply back 24 hours, within 24 hours if we're trying to help you. Don't dodge. If you make a mistake, you have a donut or something, don't hide. Just tell your coach, I had a donut last night. Great, what flavor was it? That's usually what my response is, because it's happened to me. And every time I tried dieting and I had a donut, I would be like, that's it, I'm done. I quit. Not this time. Our team's motto is bounce right back. Bounce right back. Every other time you quit. This time, just bounce right back the next day. Okay, we've all made a mistake or two. We're human. We're going to learn from it. I want to teach you why that happened, why you had the donut. Now you can learn not to make the mistakes that led up to the donut next time because you're serious. And the more you talk with your coach, the more you're going to learn. It works. But you got to keep talking with them. Get involved with our team as much as possible. I'm not saying become a cheerleader and go rah, rah, rah. No. Go to our team page daily, a couple times a day. See what's going on. See who our teammates are. There are some amazing people on our team. I have yet to have a bad apple on our team. It's amazing to even be able to say that because you know how groups work. There's usually somebody. No. They're truly just like the nicest people I've ever met. And collectively, they're becoming even nicer and nicer and more personally developed, positive-minded, and just sincerely nice. Okay? Check our team pages regularly, especially Team Ambition Northeast. Get involved with our team. We have team calls every other Monday night. Put that into your no matter what calendar. 8 p.m. Eastern, every other Monday night, you're going to be on our team call, and that's where we're going to learn. We oftentimes do Zoom video chats where you can see the whole team on the screen, and we're all talking with each other, and we're having lessons. We oftentimes have guest speakers to teach us some stuff. It's free. Take us up on it. Put it in your calendar, in your phone right now, every other Monday night. Team Ambition Northeast, call or Zoom. We'll let you know on our team page what it's going to be. Sometimes we do calls so we can record them so everybody can listen to them on their own time. But oftentimes we do Zoom chats so everybody can see each other. Go to those team calls regularly. Put it into your no matter what calendar. That just simply means no matter what else comes up, I'm going to be on this call every Monday night or every other Monday night. All right. If you got invited to hang out at somebody's house, I'm sorry, I'm hanging out with my team on that Monday night. Okay, it works. The more you throw yourself into this, the more fun you're gonna have. The more you learn, then you're set for the rest of your life. Okay. We have free team workouts on Saturday mornings when it's nicer out. It's for all levels. It's not like we're all bench pressing 1,000 pounds there. No, we're doing fun, light stuff. And for all fitness levels, the people that want to challenge themselves to go harder and harder, you can do that easily with what we do. And the people that are just starting that, are very nervous and shy about even doing anything physical, there's stuff for us too. Okay, stuff for everybody. The important thing is free, and we all get to hang out with each other and motivate and inspire each other and get to meet new people. And it works. It really does. If you live remote and far away, no worries. There's always a park near you. I started out alone, okay, alone out here. My coach, Jim, he unfortunately had to move on. He had some personal issues with his family, and he couldn't do this anymore. I was coachless and teamless. I had nobody. And everything that's happening now started with one person, okay? So if you're out in a remote location, don't worry about it, okay? You can still go to a park. You can still exercise. You can invite strangers. You can invite your friends just to go exercise with you, okay? It doesn't have to cost money. I'll teach you that. If you belong to a gym locally, chances are one of our other teammates does too, to your gym. And you'll see on our Facebook page, a lot of us get together and go to the gym together. I belong to one gym here in Brewster, where I live. And I get invited to go to other people's gyms because they can get me in for free, like a free pass or something. I'll do that with you. It's fun. We have a great time. And it gets me out to another workout. I have no problem with that. All right, if you don't want to go to your gym alone or you're nervous about joining a gym, talk to me. I'll help you. The gym is not your answer, though. Just know that. Adding an exercise multiplies your results, which is cool, only after you start changing your habits and you're eating right and you're getting your body all the nutrition it needs. Then the gym will help you. And then the key is doing it safely and strategically, and I'll help you with that as well. Okay? Don't just run out and join a gym and then go for 2 weeks and then quit like everybody else does. Now you're stuck with a monthly payment for a year. We'll help you with that. But reach out to each other on our team page a lot. Everybody's willing to meet new people, and don't be shy. If you see somebody that you want to talk to, they will probably have no problem with it. All right, we're all doing this together. Friend request each other. Do everything you can to make this part of your healthy, active lifestyle. That's the key, a healthy, active lifestyle. Our Herbalife's motto is to be healthy. It's just 80% nutrition, 20% fitness, 100% mindset. That's the key. Write that down. All right. Ask lots of questions. Ask lots of questions. There's no dumb questions. Don't Voxer me or your coach saying, well, this is a dumb question, but it's not a dumb question. We probably ask the same thing. If you don't know, just ask. What would be a shame is that you made a mistake because you were just too shy to ask. Ask lots of questions. That's why we, as coaches, we signed up for this. It shows to us that you're serious. I love getting questions from my clients because they're serious. If they weren't serious and then they never ask questions and then they disappear, they weren't serious. And I know that. So I love getting questions. Okay. And then the last thing I'll share with you before we go and wrap up this video is I created Team Ambition Northeast. My current coach, his name is Khalil. He lives out in Arizona. And he created the most amazing team. And the philosophies are correct. They're spot on. We're not salesmen. We want to get great results for our teammates. I call everybody on our team teammates. We want to get great results for each other. That's the key. We want to feel better. We're not salesmen. There's too many salesmen out there in the world. And we have fun doing it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to take what they built out there in Arizona because it's Team Ambition in Arizona. And I said, let's create a Northeast version of it. And that's how we got our team name. And our team motto is Team Ambition, or is Bounce Right Back, as you heard me say earlier. So I created a team band, and on one side it says Bounce Right Back, and on the other side it says Team Ambition Northeast. And you can earn your bracelet if you do everything that I just reviewed during this video for 1 month consistently. Everything that I just mentioned, you will earn your team bracelet. And my phone's ringing while I'm creating this video. So let me wrap this up and say to you guys, I'm very excited about your journeys. Reach out to me. My Voxer username is Stockfield, which is just my last name, Stockfield. Send me a message if you like. Always go to your coach first, and then if you need to reach out to me, I'm there for everybody. If you have any kind of specific questions, I will help all of you. Let's get the bracelet. It's really awesome to be a part of this and that you earned this. Okay? Let's do this. Let's stay 100%. And I'm excited for all of you because I already know what's about to happen to your bodies. All right? So great job, everybody. Look forward to meeting all of you.